So the Phantoms drop a home game against the Swindon Wildcats. Final score: Peterborough Phantoms 1, Swindon Wildcats 4. I'm delighted to be joined by the Phantoms man of the match, Brad Bowering. Brad, we had a great performance, great result on Friday night. Game off last night, and a bit after the Lord Mayor's show, a bit of a disappointment this evening.
Yeah, very much so. I mean, obviously Friday night was a big game, and we all knew that and go into it. And I think, like you said, we played really well. But tonight is just as big a game. We're chasing the league. I think we can't afford to drop 2 points with how far ahead Leeds are. So yeah, it's very disappointing. And like you said, we had a day off, so there's really no excuses about being tired or anything. And we should have just been better. Yeah,
I thought the first period was pretty even. Shots on goal, pretty even in the first period. Second period, we looked sluggish. I mean, we were struggling to clear our zone, getting caught on our own blue line, I think. And they've got the weapons going forward. And if it's not Malasinski and Nell and that top line, Picozzi on that line, then it's the Loris Taylor, Floyd Taylor, and they've taken advantage of us, haven't they? Given those errors.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, first period was pretty even. I feel like we might have had more chances, but we obviously didn't take them, and they got that quick one at the end. And yeah, I don't know, we don't seem to play well when we go down. I don't know what it is, but coming out to the second, we need a bit of a jump. And like you said, there were just so many turnovers. We worked hard in the D zone, just give it straight back to them. They kept coming, and I think we lost some momentum, and we just weren't doing the fundamentals right.
No, it leads to I talked to Stevie Johnson about it, and it leads to really long shifts when you're penned behind your own goal. And I think if that's happening, for 2 minutes, or that's probably an extremely long shift, but it just pens us in. We struggle to clear it into the neutral zone, and it's picked up, and it's relentless against a team like that. That makes it really, really difficult. I think we came out in the third with a bit more zip. I think yourself, obviously you got the goal, and Callum looked sharp at the start of the third. But the danger then is you're pressing and you get caught at the back, and again, they had 2-on-1 opportunities and took advantage of them.
Yeah, I think after that goal, I think we realised we're still in the game. It's only 2-1, one more shot, and it's an even game. And I felt like we definitely upped the tempo a bit, and I had a good feeling about it. But then I can't remember the third goal, but it was just that one goal was kind of just a stab in the heart, and I think everyone kind of got their heads down again, and then the fourth one went in, and then it's just the rest is history. Really.
Yeah, and you put it in the book. It's a defeat, disappointing performance, perhaps more. A concern, but as you said a few minutes ago in the interview, when you're looking at league points, you'd take a dreadful performance and it'd go off someone's skate in the last minute to get the points, wouldn't you? And that becomes the frustrating poor performance, lose the points. And next weekend it's Friday night again and Sunday again.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to say we're out of the race, but I feel like the more points you drop, the more you rely on other teams for results and stuff. And I was watching the Leeds score last night, and obviously I went to OT with a Leeds win, so that's points for both them. And it's just like you don't want to leave your fate in other people's hands. We want to win every game, obviously, and now we've made that a bit difficult for ourselves.
Yeah, I mean we've got to put it in the book, and we've got to correct the mistakes. We don't lose many, and I've said this on interviews before. We don't lose many. We don't lose many at home. So it's about correcting that. We're against Hull Seahawks next Friday night, and then away against the Raiders on Sunday. But there's a bigger picture, and the bigger picture may be the league. Everyone, all the fans would say we've got to fight. There's no way anyone in the room's going to say we're not going to fight, but you start to say, well, hang on a minute, we've got to focus, and we've got to be able to perform in those big games, and those big games are going to be the Cup, they're going to be qualification for the playoffs.
Yeah, of course. I mean, with that chat in the room with the guys on Slava, we spoke about what went wrong and everything, but at the end of it, he obviously said we can't dwell on it. Like, we've got 2 more games and we can get some silverware, so that's definitely something we need to focus on, and hopefully we can turn it around.
Yeah, well, thanks for your honesty. The fans appreciate it, and so do we on the media team. So thank you for joining us, and we'll see you on Friday night.
Cool.
Cheers.